Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Maffa. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. And the Tigers looking to run some tempo here.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff heading left. Breaking free at midfield. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Third down coming up after that running play. Direct snap to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be fourth down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. We'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this fourth down play.
They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Breaking tackles. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Being aggressive, they decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Aller. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Inside the 40 now. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Has the first down and more. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. The Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Looking to pass, it's Klubnik. Comes up with the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short game on the play. They'll have to hurry now, 2nd down with the clock ticking. Offense looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Tigers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's stopped, and he gets a first down. The Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Got the first down, now looking for more. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the back now goes in motion. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Allen. The pass rush closing in. And they've got him, the defense, making a statement on the final play of this first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Just trucks the man.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down play coming up. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any cases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
Hey, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Looking for some space. It's Singleton. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now play number 9 on this drive. To the air. It's Allen. Running back grabs it on the screen. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Powering right past the defender. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Trying to find room. It's Allen.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Send the back in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Running back with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. It's crucial here, a chance to extend the lead here late in the game. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Quick throw to the left. He's got it for a big gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. So early contact with the defense, it'll push the ball up 5 yards. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Or it's snapped to the back. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And the Tigers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They go with a direct snap. And the freshman brings him down quickly. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Direct snap to the back. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21.
That makes the score. Penn State 24, Clemson.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Set to kick this one.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Aller. The throw complete to the running back underneath. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. An important third down attempt for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, Penn State.
The Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Fair catch made at the 10. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.